We're here at the Playerz Club. Hi everybody, my name is Daniel.
Jesus Castro.
Kevin Valdez.
Jose Valdez.
I also go by Vasile Garage. Excuse me. Anyway, so we didn't quite, we didn't have I feel like I'm taking over their YouTube over here. They say, hey, what kind of topic should we have for tonight? Well, tonight a little bit about myself. I did came a few months back and I helped them to do some work on this engine bay and along with some other cars that they had over here and put some bondo on it and weld a whole bunch, and it's finally starting to take shape, and it's just I can see the outcome, and I think it's going to pay off all the hard work that you guys put and also the money you guys invested in me to bring me out here, pay me to work on your vehicle, and I thank you for that, each and one of you. I appreciate that. Really quite have a topic, but today all we did, we just kind of western the bay. It was just primer with the 2K primer, and it just went down, just kind of finalize it, make it smooth. Some areas you're gonna run, I was gonna run through some metal. Yep. Make sure you touch it up, put some surface primer, and then it should be ready for paint. But nonetheless, since we're here and we're all car buddies and stuff, they got this. What's this event you're talking about? It's coming up this Saturday.
Chronicles. Yeah,
Chronicles. Can you tell them more about this event? Maybe you know more about it. I've never been to one of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, so Chronicles is a big event for Honda enthusiasts.
Car enthusiasts.
Enthusiasts, yeah, there's a lot of...
It's not limited to just Honda.
Yeah.
He was talking, okay?
No, but it's true, it's true. It's
You
true.
wait for your turn, you know what I'm saying? Don't jump in, you gotta put your hand up, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, a lot of you guys are familiar with Sticky Dill Joe. He provides us with a lot of information as far as photography, all the shows around the world, really. Of course, his main focus is Hondas. I mean, that's what a lot of us sees Joey Lee as a Honda enthusiast. So we're gonna all head out to California. We're gonna
Not me.
Not him. Well,
Oh,
you'll
you'll
be in California.
I will be in California.
At the show.
Not at the show, but we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do a vlog. You guys will see that coming up on an episode probably after this one. And then, yeah, I mean, in all reality, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more excited to hear what Jose has to say about his engine bay, because this.
It's crazy because like when it first started, I was like, kind of have a bunch of stuff you gotta do. It's not gonna come out as good as like that.
Yeah, look at the camera, because people are looking right at the
bro,
screen.
you
When people are talking, when you're talking, people are looking right at them. So you like, feel like you're talking to them. Like,
I gotta look at the bay.
I'll be like, where's this fool talking to these vocals? He's been talking to them all along, you know?
Seeing you, man.
Andrew looking at you. That's right.
Yeah, definitely. So how you feel about your engine bay finally take place, like, taking shape and getting one step closer to being painted?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see like the final product, because like when we first started, I was like, oh, it's not gonna come out like as good as I thought, but it's like it came out better.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. Like it's not even painted yet, and it like can't wait to get the motor in there and see how that looks.
And here's the thing: if you guys are watching this, doing the work like this is just like a lot of dedication. It takes time, it takes patience, it takes money. It's hard work, and I mean, those guys, each one of them can relate to this work that went in this car, and the more cars that are gonna go to your shop and to this Playerz Club. But yeah, I'm personally like really excited to see it come place, because I must say a lot of this on this engine bed. There's a lot more detail. There's actually on my build, which is on Monica, the right-hand drive EG, and maybe you can just post a picture in this video. You can kind of just quick shot. You can see some of the work that I did to my engine bay, and I was a solo. Did it all by myself. Not that I'm just like try to take pride or look at me. I'm just saying, I know the struggle. I know the long nights to being there and just sanding and bondoing and painting, and it's way worth it. I must say, it's way worth it. I mean, you guys seen the car. I drove it. I had it here in your garage here for a couple of days, and be able to drive it and expose it and show it to the world and see others and influence others. That's awesome. And you know. And that's why, you know, us like car guys, we just like you guys to get ready to go to this car show. You know, it's in California. It's like 5 hour drive. You know, there's expenses. There's you know vehicles, renting. You know, hotels, food, gas. You know, but what? That's the car scene just kind of brings us all together. You know, we like to travel to these events to get ideas, to you know, look at other people's builds, to connect with people, to shake a hand, to buy some product, you know, etc. You know, some people really kind of get out of context, you know, and it becomes to where it's like, you know, all about me and my pride, and you know, my car, and I'm the best, and nobody else is like that, you know. But to be able to accept everybody, you know, everybody that is trying to come out with a new build and a new style, a new look, that's something that we all need to adopt as a like car culture, you know. And that's the problem, you know. Like in this culture right now, there are gonna be people. They're gonna be like talking down your car, you know, because you don't have a K series or you don't have a J swap or you don't have a single cam or it's not turbo or whatever, you know. In their mind, there's always gonna be like, oh, my car is better, you know. That's a really bad way to take it, and it's not gonna get you far because a lot of people don't want to be your friend. They don't want to be around you. And like the one time when I came down here with the Integra, I don't know, I'm not gonna say with this guys because I probably don't know, but he was so prideful and talking about his car and this and that, and I'm like, hey, thumbs up, your car is cool, you know. And but he not once like say, yo, man, you know, you know, I follow you built, I know who you are, like awesome work or something, you know. But I'm giving him praise and I say, hey, awesome job, but you know, you can tell he's like, oh yeah, I know, thanks, but you still nobody. You know, and that's okay. You should be able to adapt to that. And in order for you to be confident in your work, when you achieve and you build this car, you're done with it. You know what you did. You know what you built. You know what I'm saying? You don't need for me or for them, you know, for them to come tell you, man, your car is awesome, bro. Your car sucks. Because you know the hard work you put. You know the value in your car is. You know what I mean? And nobody can really take that away, man. Like. You'll never let anybody take that pride away, you know, like what you invest in your car as far as money, work, you know, labor, whatever you want to call it. It's something that nobody can take it away, you know. And you just gotta keep it and go with it, man, you know.
Well, that's like one of the biggest things that we all talk about. You guys hear us talk about multiple times, especially when Daniel's here. We talk really high about being confident in your work, keep, you know, I mean, quality parts, quality labor, right? Like the engine bay, for example. I mean, in all reality, guys, I mean, you know, Kevin, actually all of us really here, we have friends here in town that really don't even support us, and it's kind of unfortunate. And what I'm trying to get at is you guys, I mean, be kind, be open-minded. You know, not everybody's, I guess, design, not everybody's perfect build is the same as the next guy. And that's okay. That's what makes everybody different. That's what makes a car culture honestly awesome. So I hope you guys soak this stuff in, because it's important to be that person, especially in this industry and even in your family, life in general. Just
I think it's just that the pride in general. It's not even just the car, you know. The pride as humans that we have as like, oh, me, you know, just me, it's all about me, you know what I mean? And it's a really bad thing to think about. It's really sucky, you know what I mean? Because if you only just think about yourself, you know what I mean, and you don't adapt to others, where's that gonna get you, really, you know? And then those are gonna be around you, and those people are gonna, like, you know, they're just gonna be because of what you have, you know what I mean? Not because of the awesome person that you are, and you're adapting to others and helping others. And you give, you know what I mean? You just always want to like take but no give, you know what I mean? Like you go out there and just give somebody an applause, like, hey man, great stance, great paint job, you know, great, you know, engine bay. You giving, you know what I mean? You giving out to others, building them up in a way, which in this, a lot of times you go to car shows or car events and people just like, will be like, my car's better, my engine bay is better, he's famous, it's like, you hear that all the time, and I'm like, I bet you anything, those guys are just so prideful, you know, and then it's not gonna and you don't enjoy life. I mean, if you like that, you live a miserable life, really.
If it even affects the build, you almost don't like the build anymore because of the person and how they act.
And usually those people, from over the years, they look up to somebody. They built a car and they following somebody's footsteps.
Right.
So their car, their build, and what they have, it's representing somebody else, but they're trying to take credit for it. If that makes any sense, you know? Because they succeeded and they reached a level, and now my stuff looks the same or better, and now I'm like, I'm a BA, I'm badass, you know? But to be able to adopt and to give and lower yourself, you know what I mean, to the guy that's right here that can afford, you know, clean swap or engine bay, and the guy that's right here that has got the top end, you know, all the AEM fittings and downstar bolts and etc., you know? But yeah, so like I said, man, don't ever let anybody tell you so. You know what you build, you know what the work you put in, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait to see this thing done. Cannot wait to see it at shows. You know what I mean? And I will vouch. I will vouch for this build when it's done, because all you guys do just top quality, man. Cannot wait to see the EF, your car, man. I mean, that's nuts. I mean, guys, you gotta check this thing out. When this thing's gonna be done, like, I would be shocked myself, trust me, because I see it right now and I see the potential in the car. You know, I see the quality and I see the idea behind it, what's gonna go in it, and just that right there is like awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're excited.
What about you, Kevin? What do you think? What do you have to say?
I'm excited. It's just crazy because he wasn't really into cars not too long ago. I mean, this is probably a year or two.
Yeah, he mentioned the same thing. It
Yeah,
goes back to what I told you. Say he was looking up to you. You started messing out with cars, you know, and then he wanted to be a part of it, you know, and he kind of got in the car scene, and now he's taken to our next level, you know.
Yeah, and this was supposed to be actually the last car we built. So we're like, we're gonna do the EF, we're gonna do Nick's car, and if we get to it, then we'll build Jose's if he has, you know, the income, everything.
Yeah.
And it's probably gonna be the first one out, so that's
That's
crazy. That's crazy.
So we'll see it be like an engine swap and then like this.
That's kind of how it started with my build too. I mean, it was Monica was just gonna be something for my wife, just maybe a case swap. It's still her car. It's still her car, you know.
Didn't even drive it. Stop.
I was just gonna, you know, just do a basic case swap and make it right-hand drive and throw some wheels on it, and that's it. And then, you know, I had a different vision for the car later on, you know.
Yeah.
And I just want to go different route with it, you know, the different level, and it paid off, you know. Yeah, at least it paid off for me, you know. Like, it's nice to see others, and the people will come and they will say, Jose, awesome job, man. Shake your hand. You did an awesome job with this build, you know. And there'll be people just walk by and be like jealous and walking grumpy because they don't have that and they're just jealous, or they think they have better, you know. And you know, it encouraged me, you know, me to see the car and the product being done and finished. Actually, that just kind of like, it boosts up my confidence, you know. You know, not having people coming and telling me, hey, great job, you did good, your car looks awesome and stuff, you know. And that helps, you know. And that's kind of what it is. We just need to go out there and just kind of lift each other up and boost our, you know, our, how you say it, your self-esteem, confidence to like keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? Don't give up. Don't give up. You know. And I've been at some stages with my build in the past where I was like, man, I want to give up. This is never gonna be done. It's like, I'm sure at times you think the same way with your build. You know, I mean, you know, you guys been working on this build for so long because you want a perfectionist, and it's like, dude, it's taking forever. When is it ever gonna be done?
Yeah, it's crazy because sometimes we like work on it, but like we get tired of it. Like, of course we do. Like we work on it so much, we're like, we see nothing being done. So then we work on this, and then we get motivated again. We're working on this to go work on that. So then we get back on it, and then we do a lot of work on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, with that comes, like Daniel said, perfection. These cars will not leave this garage. It will not debut until they're 100% perfect. Everything we envisioned, it won't step past this line on a trailer to a show until it's perfect.
The way we want.
It has to be perfect.
And this guy's not lying. Like, when I say this guy, the words are coming out of his mouth is like truth. Like, he's that meticulous, you know, with his build, and I have no doubt about it, you know.
All of us, and that's what forces the perfection of what we see our vision is because all of us are like that. It's not just me. It's not just Jose. Not just. I mean, it's a team of perfectionists, and that's dangerous. Like that's scary, you know, because the car could never debut if it's not perfect. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like
we also get like on top of each other, like, hey, oh, we should do this. Nah, that doesn't look good. Or like, or if you try to cut a corner, like, no, don't do it the right way. If you're gonna do it the right way. If not, don't do it at all.
Gotta be honest with each other. Sometimes people don't tell you that looks
right.
It doesn't look good because they feel bad, but it's not really judging you or trying to put you down. It's actually trying to help you out. You know, you can't go out to a show. Can't let your friend go out to a show knowing his engine bay looks not that great, knowing that you could have fixed prevented that.
Well, since you brought that up, you know, it's a good point. So your friend goes to a car show and you go over there and you BS your friend. Oh man, your engine bay, man, badass. You're gonna go win best of show, best engine bay. You know, why would you go? Why would you do that? You're lying to your friend, and you know deep inside, like, man, this bay is not up to the challenge. You know what I mean? Right. And you boost somebody's confidence for something that is not true. So, and he goes out there and he's going with the confidence. Yeah, I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna take that. It's like, no. If you're a true friend, I'd be like, hey, you know what? Since you have the mentality and you want to go to win a trophy, and this is what it takes. And let me tell you, as a friend, since you already know the knowledge, because I'm talking about for those people that actually know, like these guys right here, they know what it takes to build a car and do a clean engine bay. It would be like, hey, this is what you need to do. We need to, like, you know, take the motor completely out, you know, weld it all up, cover it up, shave it up, make it all smooth, you know what I mean? Make it, and go over all these steps, and they'll be like, hey, then it's gonna be a show-worthy kind of thing, you know what I mean? And that's what a friend would do. We're not just gonna be like, yeah, you know, yeah, bro, the car's the best, you know what I mean? No problem, you know?
Yeah.
That's the two difference right there. Being a friend and just kind of like going along with it, that actually being a friend is like, hey, I want to help you, you know? Because I care and I want you to succeed and I want you to win and I want to win with you as a friend. I want to invest in you. I'm telling you, this is what you need to do, you know? Be like, okay, let's get to it. Let's get it cracked. Let's work on it. And that's exactly what these guys are doing right here, you know? They just keep motivating each other, boosting each other, you know? And I might have say some stuff to them, maybe, you know, like, hey, you know, I think maybe you should go in this area, I should do it like this, or should do it like that. Not that I'm saying that's my best area, but that's just a honest truth of like looking out and putting my 2 cents, you know, on some areas that maybe he didn't thought about it, you know what I mean? That might make some sense and that might be different, you know? Not saying that my ideas are always the best, you know, we all have different ideas, and that's why there's so many builds out there. There's so many different builds because there's so many ideas, you know? So many people just go about different routes of how they want to do things, you know? So, and again, I cannot wait to see this car coming out, you know?
Yeah, that's exciting.
Now, what's your, you know, like, timeline of having it crossing this line right here in the garage and then running and
there's not really like a set timeline, but like I want to get it done like as soon as I can, but I'm not really trying to rush it because once you start rushing, that's when you start cutting corners and doing things the right way. Like there's not a timeline, but I want to get it done to where the way I want it.
No, I know we have a deadline on the EF project, right?
Yeah. So we
Frosty, you said, right?
Project Frosty.
Project Frosty.
Pretty much debuts pretty much a year, almost exactly to this date. We got over 1,000 hours of body work to do, which you guys will see in the future. I mean, what's awesome about the team is we know that's on a timeline. So we know we have to push that one. We have to get it painted by a certain time. It's nice having Jose being understandable, where we know that a lot of the time has to go into that before this one, to a certain extent. I mean, there's times where we'll stop and we'll get back on this, but timelines, they're dangerous, right? And you know that. You know that.
I wanted to have that car done for iBuck, you know, and make it to HJ and all that stuff. But I know deadlines. I know they struggle. My car was not even ready.
Yeah.
My car was not even ready, and I still kind of like took the risk and got on the road and then did some more touches when I got back home. But hey, you know, the build ended up being a solid, and degrade, you know.
Yeah. So,
Awesome.
I mean, that's pretty much the. We want to get the message out, guys. It's stick to quality. Take your time. Build your ultimate car. Don't build something halfway, because then you're gonna be disappointed. And there's no need to spend the money and the time just to be disappointed at the end.
The biggest thing of building a car, which a lot of people don't seem to get it, is to build a car for yourself, really. Most people just try to build a car to follow in somebody else's footsteps. You know, I want to build a car like Jose. You're gonna have followers, and you have people that just look up to you like an idol. Like, man, you know that, you know, EK Hatch, Jose, man, that's exactly how I want to build my car, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But if you built in the car for that, exactly like this guy, to actually get applause from people, you're building the car for the wrong reason. You know, we're building those cars to motivate and inspire the people with, you know, different tips of how those builds are being done. But that's to motivate you to build a car for yourself of how you want it. You might get some tips from his stance, and then some tips from his paint job, or some tips from my swap, and so on and so forth. And you kind of put a car together, put some ideas, you know. And that's kind of what it is. If you can just do that for yourself, you know. And if that's like, if you are a car guy, if you are about this lifestyle of building a car and taking it down to this level and build it up, because if you're not, then that's fine too, you know. You don't have to do that. To be accepted in the car community, you don't need to have a Shea Bay, you don't need to have a swap, you know. You can just be a human being just like us, down to earth, and just have the passion for need for speed or whatever, you know what I mean. And we can all shake hands and just talk about cars and grab some protein and get some flex on, you know. What you got on this? What you got on this? Yeah, protein. What you got? You ain't got nothing on this. You know? Use me.
No protein. All natural. OEM, bro. You got that eBay over there.
No, I ain't. Hey. You know, my feelings are not hurt because I know he's joking now. You know, later on, if he keeps bringing it up, I'm starting to think, you know, like, hey man, really, which parts of my car was eBay, you know? But anyways, guys, it kind of brings us to this conclusion of, you know, just do you, motivate others, be yourself, you know, do a good quad. If you're going to go down this road, you know, don't half-ass, take the time, do it right, you know what I mean? And then it will pay off. One other thing that I do want to say is, if you're in the middle of a project and you're kind of overwhelmed with so much that has been going on, you know, you can take a break, but never really give up, because the time you put the tools down and you don't do nothing, then it's game over, you know. It just keep working on it, you know, 5 minutes, an hour here, 2 hours there, it will get done eventually. Your car will be, you know, and your dream will come true. You just got to keep torquing away and just keep wrenching away and putting the work, you know, either a lot or not so much, but just keep doing it and you will get there just like the rest of us. You know, my car has been, you know, months ago when it was like same stage as this one, and those guys were looking at it and they'd be like, man, I feel bad for this guy, you know. You know, and I was messaging them, it's like, dude, you know, I'm kind of jelly, you know, like, you over there have like 3-4 people working and I'm over here single, you know, like, I got my kids but can't really help, and I'm like freezing and I'm trying to like get this done, but you know, they would just tell me the same thing. Hey man, just we're here for you to support you, you know, and then just don't give up, just keep going. There's a lot of people look up to us, and then they want that, they need that, you know, and we just want to pass that to you guys out there that are watching this. You know, we're not just trying to fool people, we're not trying to like just make small talk just to waste your time. We're just ordinary guys with families, and you know, I'm married and I have 3 kids, got a girlfriend and 3 dogs or 2 dogs?
3 dogs.
3 dogs.
I'm married and a dog.
He's married and a dog. You know, and then he's got a girlfriend, right? And yeah, I mean, we all have, you know, and we have other hobbies, you know, like I like to exercise, you know, I like to ride motorcycles, like it, you know. So anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in with us on this episode, and you know, just make sure you keep an eye on these guys, and we'll catch you guys next time, huh?
Go get some protein.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Peace.
Stop. Stop. You need to stop.